Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is Escape Art by Scott, and if you just now see me, I hope you come back and see me again. And if you are the one that's coming back and see me, and hey, I appreciate you guys as well. So let's get on with this. And this is a 18 by 24 canvas I got here. And now, before I get going, hey, again, subscribe to that channel, guys, and click on that old like button for me. I would appreciate it. Now, don't get me wrong. Painting ain't for everybody, and which is fine. If you don't want to paint, that's fine. But if you want to come back and just see me, just relax and watch me do a little painting up here, that's fine too. Painting, like I said, ain't for everybody. Just like skydiving. It's that ain't for me at all, and so I don't do that. And I don't know how one practices that skydiving. You get in that plane and you jump out, then you realize, oh, this ain't for me. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay. Now, I'll get back in that subject, skydiving, here in a minute. Now, I see something on TV that's very disturbing to me. So, but I'll get back with that. Let's go continue. 18 by 24 canvas here, and I'm just going to lightly mist this. Alright, come back here with some white paint. Again, I put white paint on here so when I blend my skies, it's a little easier to blend. And I just go this right here. Nothing too fancy. My little technique that I do, it is not technical at all. As you can tell by the way I talk, I don't use too big words. I don't use those old, I try to keep my words up under 5 or 6 letters. I don't use, 10, 12 letter words. It ain't for me. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, there's that. Now I'm going to come back in here with some phthalo blue. Get some on my little brush right here, and just come up in here and hit it here and there. Alright, get some more paint. Come back in here. As you go working down, it will get lighter and lighter because it is mixing with that white paint. Right in here. Alright, now let's smooth this out, blend this up. Start from the bottom, working your way up. And that's what I want to continue. I was working on this sky, but that's all I do. Go all over the place with my blue, start blending it in. That white does help, to me, it helps it to blend better. So I'm going to work on this for a bit, and I'll get back with you. Alright, now I'm about to put I'm going to put a little distant mountain right here. And all I did was mix me up some blue and some black and some white, mixed it up, made a little blue gray color. And now I'm going to come right up here and drop this little mountain in, let's see, right about here. Now this mountain here will not have a lot to it because it's way in the back and way in the distance. And as you know, if you're painting along with me and all, following my videos, that things that way in the back in the distance, they don't get too much detail to them. As you know, if you want something in the way in the back, it ain't gonna have a lot of detail. And if you put a lot of detail and stuff that's in the distance, it ain't gonna look right. And just something like that. Again, it ain't much to this mountain here. Again, though, I will say, when you're doing your mountain, guys, make sure your piece of your mountain, they don't look all the same, and they're not at the same height and all. So I got a peak here, I got one up here, the taller one here, I got another little rounded peak. Alright. And you know, mountains, though, might take you a little time to get. So again, get yourself a canvas board and at Walmart or wherever, and you know, practice before you do your first paint. Practice. Oh, I'm going to come back to this mountain and I'll be right back. All right, this is good and dry now, so I'm going to come back here. As you notice, I got my little brush here. I'm going to brush this snow on. So I'll come right up here at your peak, and just brush it in. Like that. Because again, it's going to be so far away that you don't want all that detail. So, matter of fact, when you put your brush into your pile of paint, white paint you have on your palette, take some and wipe it off. Take off the excess. Then you know you have just enough on here. Way back there, down here. I'm going to keep working on that, and all right, and I'll be right back. I'm done with that, and I'm going to just come back in here. I'm going to just, if you can see that, just a little corner of my brush, I got a little white paint. Now I'm going to come down here and put this little mist in. Now this is very important because this will separate from my next thing that I'll just see, because I want to put some heels through here. And this will be I'm shaking a little bit more than normal. And just put that old mist right in there. And if you want to, you can come up with it. But go in the direction of where that mountain's at. See how this mountain is going down this way? You don't want to go act like that with your mist. Go up with it. Go, and over here, go in this direction. There, now you got a little mountain floating in the sky, see? And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm ready for my next step. I'm going to go ahead and mist this. Just a light little mist. And I mixed me up some black and some sap green and some Prussian blue. It gives me a nice little dark color. Now I'm going to come right up in here and start putting in this mountain that's a little closer to us. And let's come right through here. Something like that. And see how that water, I put that little spray, little mist of water. Now it's going on real easy for me. If you didn't have that water on there, it will be dry. You won't be able to slide it across there as easy. See how I was doing that? Now, when you put that sap green in there, it will leave just a little of a green hue to this mountain, which is fine. I had to stop somewhere here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right about there. I'm gonna step back and see what I got, and I'll be right back. All right, now while this is drying right here, this is gonna give me an opportunity of explaining. You know, when I first started this video, I said I see something on TV that's very disturbing to me, and I don't understand it at all. And what it is, some pilots, some airplanes, it's coming on TV, Discovery Channel or something like this. One of those channels where, you know, the pilots are in these planes and they're going to jump out of these planes and skydive, crisscross one another, and one's going to go in the other plane and the other one's going in the other plane before it crashes. Okay, why? Can someone explain to me why they wanted to do this? You know, I mean, I don't even know how that conversation even would come up. What goes through someone's mind to even think of something like that? I mean, I'm curious how the conversation, did someone have the idea and they called someone else up? You know, it's like someone calling me up. You know, the phone rings and they say, "Hey, Sky, yeah, I have an idea. Yeah, what's that idea is that? Hey, let's go out, get in two separate airplanes and jump out of them and crisscross one another, and you get in mine airplane and I get in yours before it crashes." Why not? I don't got nothing better else to do. Why not? I'll see you there. Bye. Did that would come down? Really? You know, people don't have nothing else better to do than doing that crazy jump. Whatever. I just thought I'd share that with. I'm making this up. It's on TV. It's coming up. I don't know when. I don't even care. It just someone that don't have nothing else to do but jump out of an airplane. But I'm gonna wait for this to dry. It's not dried yet. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. All right, come back and see me now. We're almost done. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I just mixed me up some green paint and some yellow, and we lighten it up some. And as this is drying, I'm gonna come right back here and put me in a nice little green little meadow. Just go back and forth. You can change it up a little bit if you want. Now this is just plain sap green I'm using now. See that? See how I just changed that up? Can you see what I say? Can you see what I say? Alright. That's almost as bad as saying, can you hear what I do? Yeah. And that's about it. Put that in just a little. There. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got me some green paint, some light green paint on my brush here. Again, just green and some yellow mixed together. Now first thing, I'm going to come right down here and fill in this nice little valley I got going on right here. And all I'm doing is touching. Oh, and all these little things happen, all these trees. Just like that. Now it makes me have some more rock color, just brown, a little yellow ochre, and then just mix it in. Leave it kind of marbly. Got my little brush right here. I'm gonna come right up here, and I'm gonna put them in some little rock formations up here. Just little dabs of rock here and there. And I might as well go all the way over. Right here, maybe up in here. See, then I'm going to come back with my trees and go around them. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll be right back. I wanted to add, guys, I'm going to stop right here for a moment. I know you've seen me before in painting these, where I say, don't cover up all your black. Whatever your color you got your mountain in, don't cover all that up. Let some of that show. Those are the dark shadows that you see in real life. Now, you might get into, even I get into a little habit of just come down there and then skipping a spot and then keep going and skipping a spot. Well, what it looks like is just numbered lines of trees, and you don't want that. Step back after you do a few, step back and kind of connect them in a way. You can still leave little areas open. Okay, there's lots of little areas. Just don't make them look like lines. If you step back and you're painting something like this and it don't really look right, it's probably because all you got is lines. So just go back and add a few more. That's all you have to do. All right. Just thought I'd throw that out at you. Another thing I wanted to stop here. There's a little spot right here. You want to back it up, the camera, back up the video. Right before I put these trees in, there's a dark spot right up in here. Well, I left that open because I was about to cover it all up. And I stepped back and I took a look-see, and it looked like, to me, it looked like a cave. A natural spot for a cave. So I just put some trees around it, but I left that spot. Did I plan that? No. It just happens, and that's what you should do when you're painting is, before you cover something up, take a look at it. It might be something that you want. Alright? Alright, now the color I made my mountain, the blue, green, and black, I got some on my brush here, and now I'm going to come right at the very bottom here and just come up with this. And first I need to go ahead and wet it. See, I can tell already I'm going to run into some problems if I don't wet this thing. That might be a little bit too wet. So all you do is if you think it's a little bit too wet, it is. Alright? Don't try to second guess at this right here. And then come right up. See how much smoother that is? See, it was too, white. Of course, the canvas is white. And you don't need to cover all the white in, because I'm going to put some trees right here. And this is going to be up here somewhere, a little higher up. This is going to be down a little lower. Bring this up some. Make sure they kind of go straight up. And I'm going to have some tall trees here, and they're going to come down at a point where it's a little lower. I hope. That's the plan anyway. Alright, I'm going to wash this brush off. Be right back. We're almost done, guys. Alright, I got my fan brush. I got that color that I used up here. Now let's go start making in some trees here. All you got to do is just touch. And come back with the corner of your brush. And then I kind of like, I flip mine upwards because the branches look like they're going up. And since I got all this paint right here, I don't need to come all the way down because I can highlight that. When I come back to highlight, that's when I'll come all the way down. It don't make sense to come down. I already got black paint there, right? So try to make your trees kind of uneven, some short, some small. Alright, I'm gonna come all the way down, all the way over. Okay, so next time I come back, I'm gonna have this all completed. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm done with my tree tops here. And that's all these are tree tops right now, okay? Now I maybe have some brown and some yellow ochre. And I'm just going to come in here and just touch up these little trees here. And put like a little trunks of trees in here. Just touch it just a little. Don't go overboard with this because you're going to hardly see it. Once we put the highlight on. But some of it will show. Just here and there. Here and touch up some of these. And I'm going to keep going down with that. Alright, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to charge up the old camera again. But I'm back and got some green paint. And I'm just going to start highlighting these trees right here. And we're almost done with this painting. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's a little I don't know, probably a little too advanced for you, but you know, give it a shot if it's a little bit too more, a little advanced for you. If you don't want to try it, then no. Always start off small. Well, when you're painting, practice. I just put on these little highlights right here. Keep going down. And again, don't cover up all that black that you put in here. Again, guys, these are kind of like top of trees. Most of the trees and the ground, is all the way down here. So these are the very tip tops of the trees. And some of these, way in the back, I'm not even gonna put no color in it, or no green paint, and because I want them to be trees that's kind of like way in the back. Alright, I'm going to keep going all the way across here. And okay, and I'll be right back, and we're almost done. All right, guys, I'm just about done. I came down here and I finished all this up, and I'm going to put in some nice little clouds up here. The sky looks okay like it is, but I don't know. I thought I'd come in here and put some clouds in here. So here this goes. Nice little clouds. Cloud right over that mountain. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my clean brush out and come back in here and smooth these clouds out, blend them out a little bit here. Don't want to get too hard, they will dry on you kind of quick. This acrylic will. Let's see. I'm going way up here. Now all I'm doing is tapping. And then come back with your clean dry brush and just smooth it out, blend it. And I'm going to keep going around with this, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I believe I'm done with this painting here. I just want cloud crazy up here, but that's alright. And I hope you like this one. It's a little advanced, but it's still a very a doable painting that you can do, okay? And so come back and see me. I would appreciate it. You hit that old like button and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves.